The following is an excerpt from the journal of one Nib Quilldipper, halfling bard. So here I am, less than a month into my ventures as a journeyman chronicler, and I'm already being tasked by the Elven Council to travel with a small elite force for good, marked by the gods themselves, for whatever that's worth. I have no idea if they believe that, are they trying to motivate us in some way, or doing it as a PR stunt to help the masses feel good in the face of what they are calling a new uprising of cult activity trying to duplicate the disastrous ritual that was conducted during the lunar alignment 246 years ago. Given that cyclical alignment is going to happen again in less than 4 years, I guess I'm glad they aren't waiting till the last minute or anything to take action on it. I'm supposed to travel up the coast to a village with rumored activities and quell them if possible, along with 4 companions. An oddly colored dragonborn missing 1 foot and sounds like my Uncle Otto in that he keeps spouting off pithy sayings I assume are meant to impart wisdom, but so far, not so much. An unhealthy-looking human who has no filter and also seems to have no idea what day it is, or year for that matter, hoping he has some hidden talent we can exploit for the cause. Myself, the next up-and-coming preeminent bard of these lands, who is going to be spending a whole lot of time and effort keeping this crew together and every bit of my prolific vocabulary to make them seem heroic. And then 2 elves, go figure the council would stack the deck in their favor. 1, a very capable-seeming woman that with serious trust issues who'd probably be attractive if she weren't so tall, and a male that seems to have issues with elven society in general and a lack of self-confidence. We've managed to stop distrusting one another long enough to at least get underway. I hope for all our sakes we can manage to figure out how to make this work.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2. Yeah, episode 2 of Rolling on D20s. We are back to do it again. I'm very excited, and I am joined by my esteemed guests again. I guess you're not guests. You're like part of the show. Like you're just here.
With the talent.
For first-time listeners, which would be weird for an episode 2, because there's only one other episode. Go listen to it. You're going to be very lost. A lot of stuff happened. But I am Nate. I am your host. I am your DM. And I will be scurrying these 5 scallywags through some crazy D&D stories. But I am but a small player of this game. The show is about the players. It is about the characters. So I will introduce them, again, in no particular order. Let's start off with the gentleman whose voice you heard in our intro describing what happened last session, Mr. Nib Quilldipper, played by Jeff. How you doing?
Doing well, thanks. I'm glad to be here again. I am Jeff. I'm a longtime player, and I will be reprising my role as the halfling bard Nib, along with the people who have not actually ever heard those journal entries, so don't hold it against me.
Passing along down to Shenrak Ben Jaris?
Ben Jaares.
Ben Jaares. I tried it 3 different ways and I wasn't right. Played by Sam. Sam, welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm Sam. Play the purple gem dragonborn quintagenarian. I don't know, 50 years old dude. Yeah, with a spring in his step. I like that. We're keeping it.
Moving right along to, I will get your name right, I promise, Ryland, played by Joseph. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Yeah, this is Joseph playing Ryland. Interesting fact about Ryland is his name is Ryland, and he has 0 hidden talents. He is our umbral human talentless paladin.
Talentless? Going from Ryland over to distrusting ranger herself, Quinn, played by Alex.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I'm Alex, playing Quinn, who is a high elf ranger who, has some trust issues. Excited to get into it today.
And last but not least, Saval, played by David. David, welcome back.
Thank you. Hi, I'm David. I play Saval. He is also a high elf, and apparently he's got some self-confidence issues.
Also judgy.
Perhaps a little judgy.
Right?
Aren't
Why
we all?
not? I mean, it's D&D. Fantasy racism is okay, right?
All right, listen, you can't take it out of the elf. It's
That's
inbred in
true.
us.
That's true. If you're playing an elf, you kind of have to accept it. All right. Well, we are here. It is time for D&D. Who's ready to play?
Do it.
Very
Let's
cool.
do it.
I'm not. Give me 40 minutes or so.
On that
Gotta go
note,
get that water.
right?
The water.
Transition.
Oh, it actually says transition. Well, that's useless.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
The drum beat was cool, and then it says transition.
Have you guys seen Velocipaster where they just have like the burning
Yes.
noises and it says VFX here?
It's so good.
Okay, so also a little bit of behind the curtain for everybody. We are trying a new platform this week. A shout out to Riverside FM for having an awesome platform and awesome tools, and we're excited to use them.
Not sponsored,
But no, not a sponsor. But if
But
you
they
want
could.
to.
but they could. Yeah.
But so
Yeah, Riverside.
for the live stream and for the podcast upload, if things are a little wonky, it's because I'm learning all new tools. So that is why. Please bear with me. But that's it. Anyway, D&D. All right. When we left you guys last session, you were sitting in the very dark corner of an elven tavern in the elven capital city. It was already a little bit dark, and then it was made darker with some prestidigitation. And our friend Shenrak was trying to discover the secret meaning of water. And you returned to the table with a pitcher of water, and I would presume you brought the pitcher and handed out the drink, like a glass of water to everybody.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He's like getting down low and filling him up to like exactly the same level. Way too much.
All right. So Shenrak hands all of you a glass of water, and you can continue your conversation from then for now.
Who's thirsty?
I was
mostly
hoping
went-
for something a little stronger than water.
I thought you were doing the round.
It's a round of water.
Is it
Is
fancy
it-
water?
Is it
just what?
safe for me to assume that everybody has taken a sip at this point?
Yes,
Yes.
for me.
Well,
Yeah,
now
sure.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
I licked it first.
Everybody roll a constitution save.
You got
Oh,
it.
dear.
You would.
I remember how to do that in this new thing. Did I do it?
16.
17.
I think I did it. Yeah, there goes.
Was that me? I can't tell.
Oh, wait. That wasn't my die. That's why.
There we go. 28.
14.
Oh, I rolled 2d20.
I was wondering about that.
Ooh, 20.
That's some monk shit.
There we go.
All right. So as you guys are sipping your water and conversing, you see Saval start to kind of sway back and forth a little bit, and he just collapses down onto the table at the tavern. Not hard enough to cause any damage, just kind of like passes out.
I guess he can't handle his water.
No,
Can't
What a
trust a man that
lightweight.
can't handle his water.
happens to the best of us. And I'm just like rubbing his back a little bit.
Drool's definitely coming out of my mouth at this point. I
I like
guarantee it.
glance over towards the bar person that sent it over. Are they like looking at us, like expecting us all to hit the table?
Nib, as you glance over to the bar, when you first look over and see the elf behind the bar, you can see him very clearly, but then your vision starts to blur ever so subtly. And then you all see Nib sway a little bit and go down to the table.
Well, that's not good. I guess I'll
Can I?
try to do a
can I-
medicine check to see if,
Yeah.
as long as make sure they're breathing or something.
Sure.
And I definitely know where on my character sheet the medicine skill
It
is.
should be right there.
There it is. It was on the first tab.
I think all the important stuff is on the first tab and all the weapon combat stuff is on the second tab.
The trend continues.
So you put your hand on Nib's shoulder, like upper back area, and you look down to see if he's breathing, if his eyes are open. And as you do, you kind of feel your stability give out from under you, and you also collapse down.
Boy.
Okay. At this point,
All right.
Quinn is looking around. Is anybody looking at us?
I quickly, because I took some psychic damage from some mean conversation, lay on hands myself, see if the healing helps me out, because I have a feeling that it's just Quinn and I right now, and I don't know if she's coming after me at this point.
As the urge to lift your hand and place it on yourself, to quite literally lay on hands, as your hand is coming closer to your chest to do so, you kind of feel the strength in it come out, and you can't move it anymore. And then you yourself also collapse. Quinn, you are now the only one left that is conscious at the table, and you feel yourself starting to get woozy.
God, this is bad.
And it gets darker and darker. Everything goes dark. And then, almost like waking up from a bad dream, you all kind of awake. But as you awake, your eyes are adjusting because it's darker than you remember. And I would like you all to focus on the Foundry screen.
Boy.
And you can let me know when you're there. And again, remember, please, when we're doing stuff with the Foundry screen, do not look at the Riverside screen.
No cheating.
Okay.
Yep, there.
Very good.
I'm here. I'm scared.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Oh.
This is loading. Oh, that's bad.
1 second live stream. Okay, cool. As you awaken, you find yourselves in the same tavern, but it is shrouded in black smoke and red fire. All the candles that were lit, that were normal colored candles, are now flickering a red flame. And I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Jeez.
I told you might be seeing combat tonight.
They're seeing it, and then they're seeing it.
1 second. I believe I have to... There we go. Now you can roll initiative.
There we go. I just have to click things normally.
Oh, man.
The trend continues.
Yeah, I got a
At
5.
least you're consistent.
-2.
I might already have to
gave
put
me
these
my
dice in jail.
This is sick, though. I'm loving this, like live map. This is fun.
All right. Quinn, you will go first. So the reason I'm rolling initiative before presenting you guys with anything that you can see is because I put you guys on the map where I presumed you would be around the table. So I didn't want to get into a combat position and just be like, there you go. You're all in a corner. So you will have your 30 feet of movement, or 35, whatever is for your character and whatnot, and you'll be able to look around and do some roll checks.
But we're all woken up now, is what you're saying?
Yes, everybody is awake. Everybody sees it.
We're
Are we
awake,
just-
and
Are we
we
going in
don't see
order?
You can converse, but if you're gonna move or make an action, we'll go in initiative order. I just wanted something established.
Maybe we shouldn't have drunk the water.
Lay on hands.
So we see the flames and the smoke and everything, but is the heat intense to match the conflagration that's going on in here?
It is warm, but it is not as warm as a raging fire would be. You also all notice that even though you are in a completely wooden structure, the fire isn't spreading to anything else.
I'm gonna stick my hand in the fire and see what happens.
Okay.
Not like for like a minute, but he's just gonna
for science.
like waving your hand over a candle.
All
kind of
right,
thing.
roll
Right.
dexterity.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Not even God himself. It's a straight dex check.
Just straight dex check, or a dexterity save, maybe.
There we go.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have to click the dex, not the number.
Oh.
Oof.
All right, with a 4.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what you get for talking smack.
Take 3 fire damage.
Who could have predicted? Not I.
Yeah, who would have thought fire would burn you?
Fire bad.
Okay, can we
I'm
see the
going
door
to-
from our perspective?
The door would be, looking at the map the way you're looking at it, it would be on the far left wall in the center, but it is completely engulfed.
I'm going to do that lay on hands that I tried to do before I passed out. Just get myself back up to full.
Sure.
Is the water
while
still
you're
on
doing,
the table?
what's that?
Is the water still on the table?
The pitcher is there, the cups are there, the water is gone.
It was the water.
That was a lie.
Your water's in another
As you
castle.
guys make your way out,
As we're crossing across through there, I'm going to I've got like a a leather thong tied around my wrist that I will twist the knot on it like that and cast mage armor on myself?
Sure. That's
Okay.
perfectly okay. You can do that. And now we are starting turns. You see a dark, burnt-skinned tiefling standing almost center of the bar. And he's looking at you, and he does not seem happy. Quinn, you go first.
Yeah.
Burnt
Okay.
skin.
Looking at us, and he doesn't seem happy. Does he seem aggressive?
Yes, very much so.
Cool. I'm going to shoot him.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's see.
Shit.
With my longbow. Okay.
A 16 hits.
16 hits. Okay. And I just roll that again for damage.
There should, on the chat log, there should be a damage button. That didn't, what is that? Oh, yeah. So in that, the thing that popped up where it says attack, now hit the damage button. Right above your roll there.
Ah, I see. 9 points of damage.
Nice. All right. You're, there we go. What are these buttons? Well, that's fucking cool. Apparently, if I have a unit highlighted when you fire, I can just assign the damage automatically. That's cool. Your arrow leaves your bow truly and goes right through the tiefling. When it hits his skin almost splits apart the way like you would see embers burst off of a burnt log or a burning log. The arrow passes through him, but it clearly does some damage.
Okay. Interesting. And can I stand up on the table?
Sure.
Great. And that'll do it for me.
All right. We move on to... Oh, let's do that. And there we move on to Nib.
Okay. I am going to jump up from my seat here. Where am I? Can't find it. There we go. Gonna get down so I'm kind of alongside next to the table, just so I'm out of line of fire, because that arrow whizzing by my head was a little nerve-wracking.
It was over your...
Everything is. And I'm going to point towards the guy, kind of cup my hand over next to me like that and go, look, just because you're already cooked meat and you're on a stick doesn't make you shish kebab. And I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Very nice.
So it's a wisdom save of 13.
And he saves with a 17.
Yeah, that figures. All right. Come on, guys. You guys got this. I got faith in you. Let's do this. And I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to my Ryland.
All right.
Oh, thank you. What's your dice?
It's a D6.
Nice. Will that be your turn, sir?
That's it.
All right. We go. Let's do that. All right. As you guys are doing your thing, let's go there. You see another tiefling come out from behind the tables directly in front of you.
Garbage that there's two tieflings. Impossible. There's only one. That only one exists in the world.
And he is going to shoot at he's going to shoot at Quinn for shooting his buddy. Does a 10 hit? I'm guessing not.
No.
I'm guessing your AC should be higher. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
With the movement and the smoke and the flickering light from the fire, the arrow blows right by you and sticks in the wall. And you see him loading another bolt in the crossbow. This time, he intends not to miss. Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
All right. Now this time the bolt goes and hits you directly in the shoulder and deals you a solid 8 points of damage.
Okay. I just got booted from Foundry.
Did
That
you?
really hurt me, that 8 points of damage. Yeah, that hit so hard it kicked me off the server.
That must be the knockback damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
No, it's actually my pride.
Oh.
Out from the shadows of the fire, you see another tiefling emerge.
Another one. Impossible.
This one is going to shoot at Shenrak, and he is going to roll a dirty 20.
Yeah, that tracks. That follows the. That follows. Yeah, that tracks.
Damn. Ah,
That's right. Aren't you a monk?
the bolt, the arrow or the bolt from the heavy crossbow hits you square in the chest, and actually drives you back 5 feet and does a massive amount of damage to your body. And then as he is settling in, you see the first tiefling that you saw rushes up to charge Ryland. And
if he's running up to attack me, before I can do the attack, I'll take my reaction.
Okay.
I yell out in Druidic, Halthirn, and cast Eye Burn on him. The camphor oil in my eyeshadow flares up as my eyes also flare up. And he has to make a 15 DC con save.
21.
So because he succeeded, he still subtracts a D4 from his attack roll.
Ooh, very nice.
Take that.
Okay, I like it.
Can't do it to him again for 24 hours, but
I mean, I don't think you're going to
be
see
a problem one way or another.
So it's that minus a D4. So I mean, I'm guessing it's not going to hit.
It very much is. Absolutely.
And then from which one is this one? Put too many different types of tieflings on here.
You can take it.
All right. Before you know it, as that flail misses you, flying over the table directly to the south of you, you notice another crossbow bolt coming in.
What? That's impossible. There's not more than one crossbow bolt.
This word you keep using, I don't think it means what you think it means.
What you think it means.
Guys are killing me.
I don't know. It seems like you're the one killing us.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair. Another tiefling comes out from the fire. This one at Nib for a 19 attack roll.
Yeah, that hits. As I see the crossbow bolt coming in towards my face, though, I am going to quickly put up a thing, and I'm going to cast. It is the accelerate decelerate spell, but I am rebranding it as plot twist, and I'm going to decelerate the attack coming at me.
Ooh. Reduce the damage the target takes by 2d6.
So I reduced
that
by 6 points.
Wow. Very nice.
That is awesome. Well done. All right, so you take 2 damage. You see another coming up from the southwestern side of the map. This one going at Saval. 16 to hit.
16 to hit, huh?
Uh-huh.
That might hit.
Crossbow bolt taking you by surprise, hits you, twisting you around, shuffling that loose armor a little bit because you wear that armor that's a little too big for you, right?
Just a smidgen.
And jostles you around for 9 damage. And then you see one more tiefling run out of the shadows. This one jumps up and stands on top of a table. Is that one. And there he is down there. And he doesn't attack. He jumps up on the table and stands there. And I am going to see how I can do this really quick. Nope, it's not that. All right. So let me do that. All right. We can move on. It's now going to be Ryland's turn.
All right. First, I look at my staff, and some more Druidic comes out as I say Belfalcian Grathian in a very requesting tone as the quarterstaff hardens and the wood petrifies with shillelagh, which is over here. And the part where it's splintered at the top kind of breaks apart into these chunks that kind of, with some magical force, like with the force damage, floats around the top of it like a gravity mace. And I just kind of nod at it. And then I say, this time I vow to stand and face it and cast heroism on myself, which is my action and bonus action. And then I move my character around here. So he's still in attack range. He doesn't get the attack of opportunity.
Correct.
And he does a hero pose. Hands on his hips.
No.
Okay.
You could have just hit him.
Nope. You're there for that. And I wave my shillelagh quarterstaff at them. Y'all some weak pussies. He ain't even real. This is fake. This is a dream. But when I
Oh,
spoke the
yes.
heroism into existence, my shoulders pop, my bones pop as I start standing up straight for the first time. It looks like I'm filling out my armor. Like shadows are kind of coming up and filling in the gaps of this armor that hasn't fit. And I'm straight, stoic warrior at this point.
Cool. Will that be your turn, sir?
Yes, DM, sir.
And we go to Saval.
All right. Already looking a little worse for wear. So I am going to go ahead and walk right on down to here. And then I am going to go ahead and I think I am going to use my bonus action to bond my greatsword
Okay.
to me. And I am going to go ahead and take a crack at this boy with my greatsword that gets to use my charisma modifier when I roll. Whether or not that's going to matter, I don't know, but we'll see. I've been rolling pretty poorly.
Roll high when it counts.
Right?
Nope. 2 does not hit.
Ouch.
Or 6 even. Plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 doesn't
Yeah.
hit.
Yep, they're going to dice jail. That is unfortunately all I can do.
And we move to Shenrak.
Well, based on his success so far,
One of us
All
has got to
right.
do something.
yeah, he's gonna make a daring move and stand up, and then from there, he's gonna go. All right, no need to beg. I'll take it easy on you. And then he will. You see him get a little bit serious, just a little bit. I don't know quite how to describe it. He kind of he starts running really low. He looks kind of like he's not always on all fours, but every now and again his hands will like touch the ground, and you get kind of like a Chinese dragon kind of look out of him as Sam definitely know how movement works here. Okay, there we go. He is going to move 5, 10. And then he is going to use Step of the Wind, spend a focus point to use Step of the Wind to get up here and over onto that table. And then he stands up to his full height on the table and releases... come on, let's be honest. It's basically a Fusro Da. He just sends out this wave of force at these 3 individuals.
Ooh, very
cone.
nice.
Literal tabletop RPG.
Well played, sir.
I definitely know. Oh, usability. There we go. Oh, that's fun.
And it should let you place the...
Oh, what? I don't know how to use this.
Ooh.
So
That's
fancy.
fun. All right. Can you aim that?
I can't
Sheesh.
touch it. It won't let me click anything.
hold on.
Hmm.
Oh, I deleted the wrong one. Here, go ahead and place it again.
Okay.
Or maybe I can place it. Give me 1 second. Which ability was it?
It's here, let me try one more time.
Under
Okay,
spells.
I can do
Nope.
that, but I can't. It turns it
Nah,
into a
it's his breath
circle when I
weapon. It's
drag it.
features.
I don't know why it does that.
I mean,
You guys
we
see the
should do that.
circle?
It's gonna hit it.
Yeah, we see him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
It's the cone here that you're supposed to be using, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can see it. It does the cone thing. It hits these 3.
Right.
in
Right,
a
right.
15-foot.
I mean, I can... There you go.
Okay, I guess does it start from? Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah. Okay. Nope,
I was
that works for me.
expecting it to look like. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
So they need to make a dex saving throw.
First one. Rolls a nat 1.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
pretty.
What do they do on a fail?
Get hurt.
Get wrecked, son.
On a failed save, they take 1d10 damage. 1d10 force damage.
All right. So because I apply crit successes and fails to more than just attack rolls and stuff, I'm going to consider that to be a crit.
Nice.
So
Cool.
so roll your damage and double it.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you the choice. So you rolled a 9, so you're gonna want to roll your damage
double
and double it. Yeah. So
You could get a 10.
You're
could
so
get a
right.
2.
You're so right. D&D,
All right.
gambling for nerds.
now we'll do the second one. And it was a dex save, correct?
Con save, I believe. Let me double check.
It looks like it's a
No,
dexterity
it's a dex.
save.
Yeah.
No, it's con save. For my force weapon, for my regular breath weapon. I have 2 different breath weapons.
Oh, this one's this one just shows the force one.
Yeah, no. Oh no, I'm very sorry. Constitution is on my end. You're right.
Your
It's
con
protect.
modifier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
How do I work?
We're all still learning, guys. It's okay.
We
Yeah.
don't know
Oh, yeah.
ourselves.
Ooh, a 7.
Nice.
So that
That's
one
not
also
gonna do
fails.
it.
Roll your damage again,
Hell yeah. I like this. This is good D&D.
right?
This is bad D.
Oh, you jinxed it.
All right, and we will do one more dex save. 8
Beautiful.
fails it again. Roll your damage.
Nice. I'm surprised they're not pushed. Oh well.
I thought about that too. I was reading it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's force damage, you'd think.
Fuck
It helps
me.
me that they're still
3.
there.
Whoa. Well, I got the first guy.
So that is actually a misconception with a lot of D&D. Yeah, force damage doesn't actually push you.
Yeah.
It needs
Right,
to
yeah.
explicitly say that it pushes you. I've heard that mistake. Actually, a lot of people assumed that it would in many a podcast, and they only to sadly find out from the DM that no, force damage doesn't actually force you backwards in any way. But you, I mean, it makes sense. The one directly in front of your face takes the brunt of that damage, and everybody else gets kind of tickled by it a little bit. But you see the one that you would hit with that breath weapon, and he actually gets pushed right to the ground. So he's gone prone, and he is bloodied and clearly does not have much life left in him. He took such a brunt force of that cone that there wasn't much left to spread out to the other two. It hit them, did some damage, but not as much as you would have liked. And is that your turn, sir?
That I will. I'll do the a bunch of kung fu moves, and then he'll, I can't see what
Oh, you're all such posers.
There's a lot of rolls happening, guys.
Nate, I keep telling you, there's no numbers above 1, and here I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice.
You can only count to 1?
Nope. It's just now that all of the tieflings have exposed themselves, I gave them all
Okay.
their initiative roll. So now it won't be.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I report
think
them
there
to
is
HR for
one
exposing
after
themselves.
me. No kidding.
I was waiting for it.
All right. So let's remove that from the table. All right. We go into turn 2. This tiefling is going to charge up to Shenrak. And are you you're on the table, you said?
Yes.
All right. So I am going to do, I mean, a table is, I'd say, a good 3-4 feet high. So it's swinging upwards. I'm going to have it swing for disadvantage because I'm a nice DM. Does a 14 hit, Mr. Shenrak?
I think it does. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A 14?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll make me take Shield of Faith just for you.
Ooh, but he only hits you for 4. So he swings, and being as though one of your legs is a prosthetic, like hitting that isn't going to really damage you. So he tries to just go for the one good leg. It throws his balance off a little bit, and he barely nicks you. Now it is Quinn's turn.
Okay, if I go for this guy that's currently prone, am I shooting at disadvantage?
Yes, because you are elevated and he is lowered, and
Yeah.
you're ranged.
Okay, well then I'm going to go for this guy that's next to my 2 new buddies over here.
Aww.
And
We're buddies.
yeah, sure. Can I bonus action Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
On your buddy? Come on.
Okay, let me figure out how to do that.
I mean, that is on brand.
Do they not have? There it is.
I'm panicking. How do I do this? Oh, I figured it out.
Spoke too soon.
Wait, no, I didn't. Spellcasters. How do I cast a spell?
When you click the name of it, something should pop up and ask, do you want to use the spell slot or other stuff?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Honestly, it's kind of confusing for me because I popped out my character sheet onto a different computer and I click things over here, a different screen, and
That's
sometimes it's on
smart.
this screen over here.
Yeah.
It's making it worse.
It's making it worse.
Yes. It was smart in theory.
Mm,
There you go.
okay, I displayed it in the chat, but how do I cast it?
Odd. Well, you can
Let me
manually
see. Spell.
check and uncheck your spell slots.
No, spells. What are you trying to cast?
Just Hunter's Mark.
If you left click on it, hit cast. So when I left click on it, it pops me up Hunter's Mark thing, and it says cast, bonus damage, or move Hunter's Mark. Does it not give you that if you left click on it?
No, view, edit, duplicate, delete, display, and chat.
Are you right clicking or left clicking?
I'm I am right-clicking, and
Left.
when I left-click, nothing happens.
When you left click, nothing happens?
Nope.
Yeah, you're the owner. That's weird. All right. Well, we'll figure it out later. I will cast
Okay,
it for
guys,
you now.
I'm ruining the game.
No, you're fine. Concentration, consuming a spell.
Worry not, faithful watchers. This is exactly what you came for. And don't worry, we won't edit
Isn't
it
it
out for the
fun?
podcast
All right.
version.
Isn't
All
it
right.
fun to watch me struggle?
Right? All right. So did that work? I don't know which one you marked. I think I marked the wrong one, but which one were you intending to mark?
The one in between the two guys right here.
This one here. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is not letting me.
I mean, worst case scenario, you can just roll.
D&D and tech, right?
TNT.
All right, that's fine. He's hunter's marked. That's fine.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot him with my longbow.
Shoot him with the longbow.
Nice.
17.
Absolutely.
I
Damn
remember
it.
rolling like that as a child.
Plus your
Just a
D6.
5. Yeah.
Plus your D6
Oh,
for
plus my
hunters.
D6. Yeah.
All right. There we go. Now I can open shit again. It wouldn't let me open any windows. All right. So you shot him
Because
for
there's
how much?
only one.
5 damage plus hunter's mark.
All right. So roll an additional D6.
D6.
There's those dice at the bottom of the enter message piece.
There you go.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Total
okay.
of 7 damage.
All right. That should kill him, right?
Absolutely not.
Damn.
He's
do you
injured.
Have, do
He
you have
has
the mastery
taken-
for the slow part?
He has taken an arrow, and he does not seem happy about it.
Okay.
Let's try that again. Are we? Yeah. Next turn, we go to this guy. This guy stands up
What?
and also is going to swing at Mr. Shenrak. Oof. Guessing a 7 misses,
Yeah, thankfully.
and that is his turn.
Honestly, I would have just been like, here's Renrak if I fucking 7 was my AC.
Right. The next one charges up and does a 12 hit you?
No!
No, being on the table is working to your advantage.
He's doing a jig up there.
The other one's gonna charge Nib. Nib, another tiefling charges at you
Ugh,
for
Oh,
22, which
Yeah,
I'm going to
that'll-
assume hits.
that
He was so close to rolling a 2, and then at the last second,
Yeah.
Right.
switched over.
Oh, and he charges up at you and stabs your pint-sized body with a
Damn it.
dagger. And because of your stature, the dagger is almost like the size of a real sword, and it does 8 points of damage.
No likey.
And now it is your turn.
Now it's my turn. Okay. Seeing that, I reach down where he stabbed me, and the blood's starting to pour out, and I get some on my hands like that, and I look him right in the eye, and I smear it down my face. I just stare at him and mutter under my breath, and I cast Frightful Start.
Yeah, that'd give me a start.
So he needs a DC 13 Wisdom save.
Fancy.
DC 13 Wisdom save.
I have
Come
no
on.
idea what I would do if like someone who was
Yes.
3 foot tall
Ooh.
got into a bar fight with me and then was just like,
Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm counting on.
Well, apparently he felt the same way because he failed.
All right, so he is now under the frightened condition until the start of my next turn. So
Nice.
disadvantage on saving throws and attacks against me and stuff, and he needs to try to move away from me if he can.
Can I? Is that
On his
something
turn.
that I can? Ooh, I can apply to selected token. Nice. He is frightened. All right.
There you go.
I love mods. They're so good. All right. Is that your turn, sir?
No, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself because that
There
hurt
you go.
a lot.
just does that and then turns around
Yeah.
away from the guy like,
It's like, ow, ow,
Uh,
ow.
All right, so I'm going to heal back 7 points of that, so that'll help.
Nice.
Okay, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. We go to another tiefling. Wait, where is he? He's that one down there. All
Bottom right.
right. So as you
he
guys
put in his
look,
resignation this morning. He's like,
As you
"Yo,
guys-
sorry."
you know, it's funny you say that because as you guys look toward the tiefling to the bottom, you see him put his arms out in almost like a cross, a type pose, and he just falls backwards into the red flames and disappears.
Dude, just
shit, they're
trust
clipping
fall
through
fire.
The floor.
He had the right idea.
The flames will catch me. Whee!
And then the one that Quinn put the hunter's mark on is going to swing at Saval.
Oh, he doesn't have to do that.
But I'm over here T-posing.
That'll hit.
For 18 to hit. All right.
That's
Swings at you. The chain flail flies through the air, crashes right across your chest, and hits you for 6 damage.
That's nice.
You are now officially in
smarts.
bloodied status.
Yep.
No.
smart.
And we go to Ryland.
Let me double check measurements here.
Double check your measurements. Don't lie about it.
He always does. All right, I don't know how to get rid of that now, but
It's okay. I can get. Are you done with it?
so basically everybody except for this one on the edge here. He looks around. He takes out a holy symbol, even though he said he wasn't holy. It is just a melted golden ingot, basically, on a chain. It's just a melted blob.
Okay.
He looks at it and then plunges it into the ground underneath him, the wood, and casts his Channel Divinity, Castigate. And so the 5 closest to me need to do that's DC 0.
Strength saving throw?
DC 15 strength saving throw.
Wow.
DC 0.
All right. Have to look into that.
All right. The one that had the hunter's mark on it fails. The 5 closest to you, so that one, and then this
The one over by Nib, and then these other random ones.
Okay, so this one here,
Succeeds.
the one in the center of the screen saves. The badly injured one saves. The one up top there fails. So far, the hunter's marked one has failed, and then the one north of Shenrak has failed. And now we'll get the one by Nib. And the one by Nib also fails.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So out of the ground around them, roots and chains come up and shackle them to the ground as I yell enough. And their speed is reduced to 0.
Okay.
And then I kind of yell out in agony as the shackles cast on fire, and they all take, the ones that are shackled, 7 fire damage.
Damn.
All right. 7 fire damage.
That's it. I'll move there. I don't know if we're doing flanking rules.
All right. Sorry. I was muting my mic and also was wrangling children that are supposed to be upstairs. Sorry. All right. So minus 7 damage and everything else that you said after that.
Yeah, I just moved to flank this guy. I don't know if we are doing
Okay.
flanking rules, but
You're good.
maybe
Nope, you're good.
maybe it'll help out the
Yeah.
guy
So
who's missing.
like providing advantage for flanking, stuff like that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. All right.
Beautiful.
Is that your turn, sir?
Yes, sir.
Cool. We go to Sabal.
Right. Let's see. Man, I'm doing pretty poorly right now. Let's see. As a bonus action, I can use Eldritch Invocation Armor Shadows, which casts Mage Armor on myself without spending a spell slot.
Cool.
Would I be able to do that up next to this guy, or no?
Under normal circumstances, I would probably say no, but because he's flanked, I will consider him at least moderately distracted. So since attacking him, you'd get advantage, I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Because
Nice.
like if he's distracted enough where you would get advantage on the roll, I would think you'd be able to cast Mage Armor.
Can I even?
I got my 5 temp HP at the beginning of my turn from heroism.
Nice.
Fancy.
Heroic.
Right?
Necessary.
Donkey.
Shrek.
What the fuck's going on?
I'm trying to get it to cast on my end as well, but it doesn't seem like it's letting me.
I don't.
Try one more
I'll
time.
check into that. What is it you're casting?
It's just Mage Armor.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, I wonder if it will automatically apply it to you. Let me see.
I haven't
don't-
gotten it to apply, so
Oh, so
I
what
was
is it?
just tracking it. So
Yeah.
All right. So your base AC becomes 13 plus your Dex modifier. So that's fine. Just remember that. How long does it last?
It
8
lasts, I
hours.
believe, a minute.
8 hours.
8 hours.
Mage Armor?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
8 hours.
Wow. All right. 8 hours. Never
Yeah,
mind.
dude, you cast Mage Armor and you cast Longstrider at the beginning of the damn day.
Okay. So here's how.
Yeah.
So here's how it applies. When you had clicked it, it went into the chat, and then what you want to do is make sure you're clicked on and then like I can actually apply it to you right now. So there you go, it's applied.
Oh, sweet. So now it should reflect on my character sheet too,
Theoretically.
in theory.
Oh, yeah, it is. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
13 base.
14. Sweet.
Yep. Cool.
I'll remember that next time.
All right. And I'm going to go ahead and...
That's an important thing to remember. Is a lot of the triggering happens in that
Mhm.
chat window.
Mhm.
Okay. That is good to know. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and go for it again and try to do another whack with the greatsword.
Whack with the greatsword. All right.
Oh, yeah.
At advantage because
away.
of flanking.
Yeah, with advantage.
Yep. Advantage. And I still get the 4 charisma bonus. Please. Something. 16?
16 hits.
Yeah. All right. So it's 2d6.
Come on, we got to kill one of these guys.
I mean, one of them already
They're not
disappeared.
real.
Or did he?
They're all in my head. You're all just dreams and figments of my imagination.
Do I just have to manually roll it, or is it going to allow me to select it through the thing here for the damage?
Nope. So up top, above your roll, the next little block up, it says where it says attack and damage. Just click damage.
Damage. Perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
Let's see. Normal. All right.
Plus 0. Isn't that your bonded weapon? So get your
it
charisma bonus as well?
Should get the charisma bonus, so plus 4.
Plus
So it
your
should be-
proficiency. Oh, no. Just
All right.
Yeah.
So a total of 8. And as you bring the greatsword down across him, you have a huge gash that goes across his chest, and blood starts to pour out, and he's officially bloodied.
Finally, I did something.
And we move on to the surrounded Shenrak.
Gosh.
I have faith in you, buddy.
So Shenrak ran over here, did this, and then a bunch of more people ran up, and he's just been dancing on this table. So he kind of looks around, and he goes, "I'm out of here." And he's going to use patient defense, which in 2024 seems to be a different thing, but he disengages, basically.
Okay.
As a
Nice.
bonus action. And then he is going to, if you want me to roll for it, I can, but he's just going to like flip legs first over the guy. I don't know if I can indicate here, and try to wind up here, which I cannot make him do. Okay. Well,
It doesn't let you move it through someone, but I can.
and then
move you.
he tries to wind up on the other side of that guy. And then he is going to use his second breath weapon in a cone in this direction.
Nice. Okay. Don't worry about marking it. I know it hits all 3 of them.
Sweet.
So, and that was
That's
a
pretty.
dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yes.
All right. The one closest to you fails.
Nice.
The one to your right, the way that you are facing it. Was it? No. Nah. Passes and then fails.
Nice.
Yep.
I'll take 2 out of 3.
Barely. Ain't bad.
For
And how
DC
much
10,
damage was
yeah.
that again?
That was
D10.
oh, dude, it was almost 9.
All right.
It's 5 damage, or half
All right.
if they
I will give you.
succeeded.
I will give you the option. You said it's half for the save.
Half for those the one guy who saved, and
Okay.
5 for the rest.
All right. That works. So we'll do minus 5.
Yeah.
5. And minus.
Yeah, we're level 1. There's no bonuses.
You're not level 1. You're level 3.
We're level 3. There's no bonuses.
You are level 3, right?
There
All
are
right.
no levels above 1. Remember?
As
That's right. That's right.
as you land on your feet and you face and you do your breath weapon, you notice some movement behind you. And after you do your breath weapon and you turn and look, you notice the tiefling behind you put his hands out like a cross, and he just vanishes in front of your eyes on
Bet.
the table. And now we are on round 3, and this tiefling charges up to you and gives you a solid swing. Ooh.
Jeez.
For 20.
I
for 20
hate the 3D dice. I can watch that 3 go by.
What's
Mhm.
fun? It's funny too because I love that it gives that because the system knew it was going to be a 19, right? But it makes you think that it could have been
tortures
some.
you.
Yeah.
I catch
Brutal.
that thing coming down right for the crown of his head, so I cast plot twist real fast, and I'm gonna try to take some of the damage off of that.
What's the range on that?
Love it.
It is 60 feet.
Ooh, yeah, you're
Wow.
easily in 60 feet. All right.
Okay.
Reduce the damage by
4.
4.
Nice.
And
Oh,
the
that's a
damage
one, never
is
mind.
going to be.
I know he's been taking some hits.
Love it.
All
I
right.
appreciate
You get hit for 4.
Nice. I mean, not nice, but better than it could have been.
And so as that flail comes down, you notice it with. Does plot twist have any words or casting that goes along with it, or do you just kind of fling it out there?
Normally if I'm doing it, it's more of like a, depending on if I am trying to make someone else look worse or will make somebody on my team look better, there's like a flourishy kind of a thing. So with that one, when it's coming down, and I see it coming in, I kind of let out like a,
Just a little poop noise.
So it's like a constipated version of the force.
well, it's more like, like the audience is cringing
Oh, God, that's
in
gonna be a
anticipation of the damage. Whereas if it had been, if one of my guys had been doing it, it'd been like, ooh, because then it's, the audience sees the thing incoming. So,
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
I think you
all
need a
right.
soundboard.
Yeah, we need to sound, but no, that's getting clipped for sure. So Shenrak, as you see this chain flail fly at you out of nowhere, like we're in Star Wars, like the Force is just slowing it down, and you see it almost in slow motion come down, and it hits, and it almost just kind of like doesn't quite bounce off of you, but it doesn't hurt as much as you think it should based off of what it looks like. And because Nib is so far away and there's so much commotion going on, you did not hear his grunting noises. So you are just really confused as to what happened with this weapon, but you only take 4 damage.
I think he attributes it to a different source, not knowing.
I like that. That's fun.
Yeah.
And we move on to Quinn.
Okay, still on my table, scoping out this scene here. I'm gonna go for this guy again that's in between Saval and Rye, and I'm gonna go with the short bow.
Okay. Quinn is having her own 5-footer episode.
Seriously,
Not moving at all.
Camping out on this table where I feel comfortable and
I mean, you
And-
are an archer, so it's
dark in my
fitting.
corner.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so
Nice.
25 to hit.
Uh-huh.
nice.
Sneaky little 9 points of damage there.
Plus
your
the,
Oh yeah, I still have my hunter's mark.
Ooh.
Okay, another
I
6
don't-
points.
Don't think Foundry likes that I pop characters out because I can pop a few out and then eventually it stops letting me load character sheets, so I have to refresh my browser.
Just don't put this many
That's
out.
okay. That's okay though.
doing fine.
All right, and that was 6 damage,
15 total.
15
10 points
damage.
of damage.
Yep.
He's dead
Nice.
now, right?
He is significantly hurt, and the arrow pierces him. Unlike the first time you shot an arrow through one of these tieflings where it shot through and kind of burst in ember, this one actually stuck solid, and he falls to one knee on the ground, and he looks up and he puts his arms out like a cross.
Come
and
on.
in doing so, he disappears in front of your face.
Damn, Christians
Can't,
are
his
weird
speed
in
was
this
0.
world.
Make sure you send your complaining emails to Sam. Sam's opinions are his own and are in no way whatsoever approved of or condoned by rolling on D20s.
Don't worry, that'll be left in the edited version.
Is that your turn, Quinn?
That's my turn.
All right. As that tiefling disappears and you are all kind of looking around, you are confused. You are obviously worked up with combat, and the events that are taking place now before your eyes, where these tieflings showed up out of nowhere. There's these flames that aren't spreading, and they seem to just be kind of vanishing one by one. You are more and more overwhelmed by the events that are going on. And as you are trying to kind of regain composure, you notice simultaneously, almost if being moved by the same puppeteer, all 4 of the remaining tieflings stand up and put their arms out like crosses and vanish. And you have a moment of peace. You're still engulfed in flames, but your enemies are seemingly gone.
Did we actually kill any of them?
No.
No.
Damn.
I feel like this
So
was
we
a video
still-
game with all that T-posing.
Yeah. Yep.
As you are talking and kind of trying to maybe get your breath back and recuperate mentally and physically from what's going on, the fires around you rise higher and get more intense. They don't spread. They're still where they are, seemingly held back by some sort of magical force, but they get higher and they get higher and they start to pulsate even more rapidly. And Shenrak, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, sure.
All right. Okay.
Make the dragon with one leg. Make a
in
dex save.
in the center of the room, right next to Shenrak, with impeccable force, almost seemingly through the ceiling. And as you sense this creature falling through, you look up for the first time, sense awakening in this dream, in this nightmare, and you notice that you don't see the roof above you or the ceiling above you in the tavern that you may have noticed walking in, because it's a building. It's just darkness. And in that, a very dark, very large, shadowy demon falls down. Shenrak, you are going to get knocked back 10 feet, and I would like you to take...
Good, it's not a force breath weapon.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
And you are also prone.
Well, he would be anyways, because he is unconscious.
Oof. So you guys see this shadow demon crash to the ground, and you see your newly recruited teammate, Shenrak, the Dragonborn, get knocked to the ground and just lays there still. And I am going to add him to the combat state. And we'll leave him at the bottom. And we left it at, let's see, it was Quinn's turn, right? So now it is Nib's turn.
Okay. I already knew Shenrak was hurt, but seeing him go down like that, I was going to step to the side enough so I've got a clear line of sight with him. And I start doing this to kind of get the magic flowing, and I beat on my chest with this and you get it stronger and stronger over about 4 or 5 things to establish a beat and a rhythm to reinforce his heart. And I will cast Healing Word at 2nd level towards him.
Okay, you cast Healing Word and it has no effect.
Okay.
Thanks for trying.
I looked down at my hand that's failed me for the first time since I've learned how to cast magics, and I am stunned. Yeah. That's I'm just gonna stay right over here by Quinn because she's the most capable of us so far. So
you having looked down, having these hands of power, your ability to heal and be an asset to yourself and to other people that you adventure with or have done various things with in your past. It is almost painful to you that this didn't work. In fact, so painful, I want you to take you got lucky. Take 1 psychic damage. And we go on. Is that your turn? We go on to Ryland.
He is going to assume that was something odd with that situation over there and step forward to Zaval and try to pat him on the shoulder as he casts Cure Wounds. Does Cure Wounds work?
It has no effect.
I appreciate the try.
Yeah. Pat looks at his hand. I don't think he's as hurt because he's still trying to figure this shit out. I mean, you can do your own thing, but personally, he's not as hurt. right, that took 5 feet of movement. The other 20 are going to be him walking straight up to the demon. Is he taller than me? At over 6 foot?
Yes. Yeah, he is about 10 feet tall.
So he walks straight up to him, and as a bonus action, I would just like to do a little tap to his chest, and that's it, and look him up in the eye.
When you go to tap his chest, your hand passes through him. It doesn't seem like there's a physical presence there to tap. I want you to gain 3 health.
Can I go above my maximum?
Are you at max health?
Oh yeah, I'm
okay.
Max health plus 10.
I
feel good.
You feel a slight surge of energy.
Your acne clears up.
Hey, this guy's all right, guys. This feels good.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. We go to Saval.
All right. Saval's going to kind of look around the mess that's going on, and he's going to tell everyone, he's like, I think it's time for us to leave. I'm going to go ahead and attack him, and I think everyone should try to fall back if possible. And he's going to go ahead and effectively limp over. I'm going to drag the sword along with me, and I'm going to go to about, we'll go here. And I am going to go ahead and do what warlocks do best and cast Eldritch Blast at him.
It goes through him, I swear to God.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
So I'm actually going to say that it's about a purplish beam that just kind of goes right through, and at the end it kind of turns into almost what looks like a meteorite.
Well,
I'm just going to send it at him.
I can't speak to what your Eldritch Blast looks like, but I can say you nailed it on the head when you said it goes right through. With an 11, the blast goes right through, and it almost looks like his shadowy form almost opens up a little bit and lets the blast pass through him, and it does not do any damage to him whatsoever.
That feels like cheating, but okay.
You'd do it if you could.
Is there anything else I have
Is Eldritch
here?
Blast force damage? Force damage?
Eldritch Blast is...
Mhm.
Yeah, it should be force damage, I believe.
Yeah, so it doesn't push.
Yeah, 10d10 force damage. Yep.
Which doesn't push.
Man, I don't really know what else to do here. I'd like to heal. Health would be nice.
I tried.
I appreciate it. I do. Guess that's really gonna be all I have.
All right. Shenrak is unconscious. Shenrak, there is no need for death saving throws, sir.
That's not suspicious.
With the Eldritch Blast pushing right through his body, you have absolutely caught the eyes of the demon, and he charges you. And you see him raise his claw up in the air, and
Tip, don't get hit by that.
does an 11 hit.
It does not, thankfully.
It comes down and it misses you, and almost like it's moving in kind of a so smooth it's almost a dance. That claw comes down and his right claw comes up, and on what is his excuse for a face in that shadowed body of his, there's almost a smirk, and he brings down the other claw.
Wow.
Ooh.
And
That was a journey.
misses with you again. Actually, so much so that the claw comes down, and you can almost feel the fangs. Not fangs. The claws of the claw. I'm like, there should be another word there. There is. It's fucking claw. The claws of the claw come down, and you can almost feel them pass through your armor, but you don't physically feel anything. And he looks at you, and he almost hisses at you, almost snarls. And he uses his incorporeal movement. And what that does is that allows him to move through you. So he moves to the other side of you. And you will take 2 force damage from him moving through you. And that will be
Alrighty.
his turn. And we go to Quinn.
Okay. At this point, Quinn is going to look at this new enemy in the room and just say, "Who are you and what is this?"
It turns to you slowly, and again you can see that same face that Saval saw, and it just at you and doesn't respond in any way.
Okay, well, Fuck it, I'll try to shoot it, I guess. I don't know, man. This is the worst dream I've ever had. I'm thinking an 11 might not hit.
Nope.
All right.
Your bow releases its arrow. The arrow sails true. You sit there almost like tensioning up, and you see it flying right through him, and it passes right through his shadowy form.
Right through him. Yeah, I'd like to wake up now.
And we go to Nib.
Okay, magic's not working right. This thing isn't acting like a anything like that. So I'm going to try and get a better read on the situation. I'm going to cast Detect Magic
Ooh.
That's a good idea.
on,
Okay.
so I can get a look at him and the fire. So I can
Sure.
see, are we dealing with illusion here? Are we dealing with what?
You definitely do sense a very, very strong and very dense presence of a magical entity. If you would like to, let me see this. You learn the spell School of Magic. Okay. You absolutely can tell that it is demonic magic.
Okay.
It is
Well-
it is unnatural. It is not of this world, being not natural to Velmir, and it is absolutely evil.
Great. So I'm like, yeah, you guys see my eyes flare and I'm looking around the room kind of thing. And I'm like, yeah, this is demonic. All right. But I can't explain it. And I don't know what we're doing wrong. I say, try weird shit.
I'll do my
And
best.
and I'm going to move over here so that we're not all clumped up and a target for any kind of mass attacks he might have going on. And that's all I got.
All right. We go to Ryland.
All right. I'm going to move there. That's not what I just did. Did you see that? Where did my guy go?
I see you.
I was trying to flank. Am I flanking?
You have to what the system will let you move through him, so you have to.
Okay. If
Yeah.
you say so. And he is trying to hit him with his quarterstaff.
Wait, I moved the wrong one? You were trying to do that, right?
Yeah, I think you
Yes.
moved me.
Correct.
Okay, there we
Okay.
go.
I thought I looked a little weird. Just for a flank.
Yes.
First, very
Natural 20.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, that's the first time you guys saw that, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty. I'm gonna do what Paladin's doing. I'm gonna divine smite them.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Mighty Schmite.
press
Roll
that
your crit
button.
damage.
It's too bad he's not a fiend, right?
He is a demon is absolutely a fiend.
I'm clicking all of the buttons. So first, the regular thing. Where's the damage?
Go up, but the same thing you clicked attack on, click damage, and then just click crit.
Click that. Click.
What
Click
is the
damage?
What is the damage potential roll for that ability?
It should be a 1d8 plus 5. Oh, there it is.
1d8 plus 5. Okay. So this is something that I'm realizing now I failed to mention. So DM question really quick. How do you guys feel about the in-house rule that crits are always max damage?
Are
Really
they
like it.
max double or just always
Max double. Like it's the double damage. I hate it when somebody crits or when I crit
wow.
or anybody and you roll like a 2 and a 3. Like it takes all the oomph away from a crit. You know what I mean? So how do you feel about the crits or max damage house rule?
I don't hate it. I mean, one of us is a hundo gonna go down to an enemy who crits.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Live
Yeah,
large.
but
I like the risk.
But it's 5-on-1.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm
no,
down.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So,
All right, so it's 1d8 plus 5.
Yeah.
So 26 damage.
26 damage for that, and that's force damage because of the shillelagh. And then
Yep.
divine smite would be 3d8 radiant damage. So another 20.
And is that part that's a separate thing, right?
correct?
Okay, so now you roll the 3d8 radiant.
Okay, so the melee hit would be crit, but this would be crit
Yes.
separately.
Because the smite is separate, correct?
Well, it still counts as the same
Oh, is
for
it?
like the
It still adds
purpose
to the
of
crit.
damage
Oh.
reduction.
Oh, so
or something like that.
So 24 damage. Okay, cool. I mean,
But
it's all
wait.
part of the same attack.
So are you saying like 1d8 plus 5
It's-
would be maxed, or 2d8 plus 5? would
The
be maxed?
entire attack would be max. So if the smite is part of the attack, the smite is part of the attack roll,
Right. So that would do
and the
3d8.
smite is
radiant. So does that become 68 maxed?
Yes.
Or are you saying the 3d8 maxed?
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
see what you're saying. So it would be 3d8 total, not 3d8 on top of the damage you just did.
It would be 3d8 on top, but
okay, yeah. So
would be 68.
Oh, you're right. Okay,
On
so 24, so 48. Okay, cool.
So 26 plus 48.
Wow.
74.
I like that.
70.
And yeah, it's poetic.
What?
Your divine smite comes down, and in a mixture of divine light and the red light from the fire and the demonic energy all around it, it goes down and it absolutely destroys this shadow demon.
Beautiful.
And you see the shadow demon disperse into shadow and go up, and you all collapse to the ground.
So the way that my divine smite would look specifically for Rylan.
Sure.
So first off, the hit, because I'm using Shillelagh, it's force of personality, my charisma. So it's not a fancy hit. It's literally just a slap against the face, basically. It's just one swing of it and a thump. But the divine smite is actually like a golden shadow kind of stands next to him with a spear, with like a flag hanging off of the spear that does do this martial attack, almost like flanking against me, and does a very specialized aimed strike at the guy for the radiant damage.
Is it like a jab or a swing?
A jab with the
Okay.
spear.
Oh, I like that. Okay, yeah. So as you see that divine spear come in, and as it starts to pierce the shadowy body, then we go to what I described, where that shadow disperses and disappears, and then you all collapse to the ground. And this encounter is officially over. You can all restore your health back to full, and you can also restore any spell slots that you might have exhausted.
So should we just click on, like, we took a long rest?
Oh,
Yeah, do the long
that's a
rest.
good
That'd
way.
be the easiest way to do it. And you can minimize your Foundry screen and come back to Riverside. And as all of that happens, you guys awaken, and you are at the table that you passed out at. And the elves are walking around, and they are serving drinks and serving food. And the elven bartender is still behind the bar. And it's like you just dozed off a little bit. However, Ryland, I believe it was, who was the one that took you took the claws across the chest, right? You look down, or was it Saval that took
None
the
of
claws?
us. It was Saval.
Okay. It was Saval.
You
Okay.
did take-
So
Yeah.
Saval, you look down, and while there's no damage to your armor, there are 4 black streaks, almost like soot across the chest, across your chest plate. And Shenrak, you are awake, like you're all awake, but you feel something almost not like a possession or anything like that, but you feel mentally as if you're not alone. Ryland, on the tips of your fingers where you touched the shadow demon, without taking away any type of agency of what your character looks like, the part of your hand that would have touched that shadow demon looks healthier and more alive than any other part on your body. Nib, where you got stabbed, when you wake back up, I think it would be fair to say one of the first things you do is like maybe lift and look to see where that dagger entered your body. And you look, and just like Saval's chest, there is seeming like a black soot mark across your abdomen, but there's no incision, there's no wound. It's just kind of that black soot. And Quinn, with you having kept distance, you definitely have the least amount of impact from this dream, if you will. But having cast Hunter's Mark on one of them, so you were deeply focused on them, it allowed them to almost psycho-communicate back and forth So you also have what feels like a little bit of a presence or a visitor kind of inside your mind. And as all of this comes to you and you guys are looking over things and you are having these realizations and you are kind of waking up from the stun of what just happened, we will end this week's episode and we will see what happens next week.